want to take the time out to bring on and welcome my special co-host tonight, who is Chris Monroe. For those of you, some of you might know him because he makes videos, and that's how I came to know him. And I came to know him as a friend on Facebook, and also he's in the group. And he always has valuable information and insight to add, and I'm just digging his vibe. So I put a call out for a co-host, and Chris was gracious enough to step up and assist me because sometimes when you're on the show, when you're doing the show, just by the way, I do want to mention this because I failed to mention this last week. Keyshawn had her baby. She had a baby girl. I believe her name is Rayanne or Rain. I'm probably messing her name all up, but I'm going to get her name definitely, and I'm going to get back to you on that. But she had a baby girl. So saw pictures of a beautiful, healthy baby girl. We're so proud of that. We applaud that. And, we'll let you guys know when she comes back. Right now I'm just letting her take the time to be a mom and enjoy her new baby. But I'm really excited tonight to have Chris on the show. Chris, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Peace and black power,
awesome.
everybody.
Great. Hey. So, Chris, why don't you just do me a favor and take a few minutes to let everybody know a little bit about yourself, what you stand for, and, so people can know who they vibing with tonight.
All right, family. My name is Chris Monroe, as she said, slave name, still holding it. You may see some of my things on Facebook. I do a lot of videos and memes on, topics that come up affecting the black community. A little bit of my background, I'm a business owner. I've had a cleaning business for 4 years. Also did a house cleaning service or like a commercial cleaning service as well. And then I do also like furniture and stuff like that for as a consignment shop. So I've sold products and services, and I've tried to help other people with getting their businesses together, whether it's selling a product or a service, because that's the only way to economic freedom is to go ahead and get off that slave train and start your own stuff. Other than that, I'm just here to add where I can and fill in and help the sister out.
Okay, great. I appreciate that. Last week I was on the show, I think for like the past 2 weeks, I was just kicking it by myself. And Brother Unc called me on the other line. I was like, yo, I need your help. And it was cool. Like I was rocking, but it's a little weird talking to yourself for like 2 hours. And I had guests in the room. I had people there with me, and they was just listening to me, but nobody was pressing the one to talk to me. So I was like, man, so Uncle was like, yeah, I told you it happened sometime. And I was like, yeah, man, like I see the benefit of having like another host on the show because it takes like the awkwardness and the weirdness out of it. You know what I mean? Especially if people are not like pressing the one to talk to you. So
exactly.
For those
you might want to take
water
break.
For those of you, say that again.
So you may want to take a sip of water, or take a breather, or break or something. You can't do it if you're on there by yourself.
Nah, not unless you play songs and stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't really play any songs as the show goes on, not unless I need to take a break to, pull somebody to the side or something like that, and I need a few minutes. But, it gets a little weird and stuff without a co-host. So, but, all right, so I have two awesome guests that are actually going to be on the show with us tonight. Really excited about the show. The show, I know it's going to be fire. I don't even know what to expect of the show. But this is the thing. So tonight, the topic of tonight's show is setting the record straight on the divine feminine movement, right? However, I don't know if you were on this, but I just came off of a live stream, watching a live stream on Saturday TV, right? I don't know if you saw this. But they were setting the record straight about the issue of Polight. For those of you that may or may not know, there's like this big thing going on right now in the conscious community about Polight scamming people out of money, right? No secret. Big talk, right? And I guess it kind of depends on which side of the fence you're on or whatever, whether you believe it or not. I'm not really going to give an opinion. Only thing I'm going to say about this is right now the only thing I can see that he's guilty of is poor customer service, right? Poor customer service. Like, this is the thing. Like, if you run a business, you have to have a way for people to get in touch with you if they have a problem with your product or your service. And it seems like when you call the number doesn't go anywhere, right? Or like people are having problems with getting refunds if they choose to get a refund. So they say, oh, hit the one button and all this other stuff and whatever. And people can't get through. So, but if you can get through, like if you have some type of contact or connect or something, you can't get through, he does give you your money back, right? So This is all I'm going to say. Yeah, like scammers don't give you your money back. They just take off with your money and that's it. You got scammed and you just got to suck it up, right? So that's all I'm saying to that, right? I know that people have gotten their money back with him if they desire to get their money back, but it's like this big thing. So they were having this thing about setting the record straight about that, you know. So that was pretty interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that.
In regards to that, I mean, I hear a lot of stuff too. People saying, you know, they can't get their money back, but they can get their money back. If they use PayPal, there is a refund button on there. And if you use a major credit card, you can always call your company, which you probably used to pay for it, and cancel the transaction, say you didn't receive your product or service. It's really, you know, not that difficult to get a refund. I don't know, you know, unless you got some kind of magic trick that he lock your money up and freeze it in some kind of crazy account or something. Other than that, you can get your money back. So anybody that has a problem like that, I mean, because like I said, I have a business, and I've had problems like that in the past where, you know, maybe they couldn't get the product they wanted or something happened. But, you know, like you said, the only thing he's really guilty of is poor customer service. That's what I take from it.
Right. So, brother, you clean your customer service up, you shouldn't have a problem. Restore your name in the community, it should be all good. Because he's well loved by a lot of people, and I hate to see his name get tarnished by some people that just are out there like slander, because this is another thing that I see inside of our community. We hate to see when people are getting money. It's almost like I heard people say this to like sign that, oh, you making all this money, right? All right, well, what problem you have with the brother making money? That's his business. His business is media. You see what I'm saying? So who are you to stop his flow of money? Who are you to stand in the way of him doing business? Like he can only do as much business as you say, oh, he's getting money. That's real, like, corny, and I wish we would stop doing it in our community. Like, if people are making it, applaud them for making it and support them, or either just don't support them. But don't go and badmouth or make videos about, oh, he making all his money, he's using this community. And, I mean, it's just like a lot of nonsense. So, I mean, I just wish that we could just come together, you know what I mean, and support each other in business. We always say, oh, support black business. But when you see a black business coming up, doing well, or trying to get off the ground, you want to come and badmouth the person. You know, if they get $2, you talking about, oh, they getting all this money. They have a right to take care of their family, provide food, clothing, and shelter like everybody else. But since we are so used to the slave mentality, right, oh, you know, what the white man gives you, what the job gives you, whatever you want to call it, right, then, okay, that's honorable. Okay, well, you know, nobody's arguing with that. Then you get the Negro saying, oh, they making good money. Well, what is that?
Right, and then the main people that's complaining are the first one to go clock in for the white man. So, you know, how can they tell somebody how to run their business? You know, I know you want to help them out where you can, but to try to, you know, badmouth them and make them seem bad or whatever, you know, and it's just a lot of hate. You know, we got self-hate in our community anyway, and I don't understand why we want to hate on other people so big. I believe the thing with Polight has a lot to do with, you know, how he talks about the religion. So anybody religion get crushed, they don't like it, and they want to fight and get mad and, you know, whatever else. So they just, you know, anti-him or anti that whole, you know, Sinetta channel just because they, you know, bang on white Jesus.
Right.
So you know how that goes.
Right.